Okay, this should be a quick one. Now, I've taped up my back, just like that. Just taped him up, we're protecting him. Now, we're going to slide, I've got my UV lamp there. See, put you up like that. I've got my UV lamp there. Now, I've got a piece of silicone rubber here because I'm only using the top half. I know you can take, hang on, let's take the top half off. Let's take the top half off. Does that work? Yep, that works. Okay, that works. Okay. That will work. I didn't think of that. Not much height. Oh, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of the tape. Yeah, that will work. That will work just as good. There we go. That will work. We're going to put a top on it. Okay, we're just going to put a top on it. I didn't think of that yesterday. I'm going to use that in a minute. I want to try something. I didn't think of that yesterday. I was struggling a little bit yesterday. I didn't need to struggle, did I? No, of course I didn't need to struggle. Now I'll just let that turn off. Now we're going to put a top coat. Now I've got no gloves on. So please put gloves on. Now if you do get resin, this stuff, I'm using this UV hard from Team U. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't get it. There is other brands and one is a stinky one. This one's not too bad. It's a little bit of odour, but not bad. Now we're going to put a layer on here and then we'll UV lamp it. It does work. It does work. And then I'm going to try, I will put it in, I'm going to try that one. I don't know if the light will go through that one. It's a beautiful crystal. He's beautiful, that one. I'll just see. We can only see anyway, can't we? Now that's still going. Okay, we'll put on our UV. Now, take your lid off. All we're going to do, now if you get something on your fingers and you've got no gloves on, just wipe it off with a tissue and some alcohol or baby white. Now I just want that to pour out, go right up to the edge. And there's no bubbles in this stuff, or very, very tiny, tiny ones. And we all know resin's got bubbles in it anyway. So this will go, I'm just going to take it right to near the edge. Then I want it to stop. Then I'll use my, if I can find it. Always be prepared, guys. Always wear gloves. And if you want to, put your mask on. But this stuff, no odour. This table is level. This board is level, 100%. I checked it. I just want to take it right near the edge and stop. It takes quite a bit of resin to do a top coat, but it works. It does work. It does work well. It's hard, very, very hard. Now, I'm going to just let that sit for a minute. Where did I put my doohickey? Ah, got it. Oh, I got it. I'm just going to bring it out to the edge. Just bring it out right to the edge. I don't want it to overflow. I just want to bring it out. Now you might be seeing my light. I'm sorry, can't be helped. It cannot be stopped. Now it's going to the edge automatically. I'll just coax him to the edge. Oh, I forgot to blink and rough it up. I don't know if this will work now. We may be in a bottom spot, I don't know. No, it's going to run off. It's going to run off down the bloody sides, isn't it? Oh, bugger. I knew I meant to do something. Okay, we'll see if it works. We'll see, but it's running off. Oi, 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 oi. Don't run off. Okay, let's put it on quickly. Put it on nice and quick. I didn't want it to fill up those little holes though. I'm just going to do that, see if I can get it off those little holes. That will peel off. I'm not worried about that. That will peel off. This is why you tape up your back. It's been on more than 2. Oh, it's been on for 5 minutes. Okay. Then I'll give it another 2 minutes. This is working. This is working. We may be in... But I meant to rough it up with the sandpaper before I started. Just gave it a bit of a rough, a rough texture for it to stick onto. But have your light going, so another 2. I'll make it 3 minutes. I'll make it 3 minutes, and then it should be well and truly set up. There's just one little bubble I can see, but that's all right. We can't odd bubble with resin. Resin's resin, guys. Resin is resin. It will bubble. Sorry for my arm. It's Let's Resin. You can get it through Amazon, but you will need the power converter plug. You will need that. You will need that to run it here in Australia. They do not think of us here. But I got this through Amazon. It was $99. About the same price as if you bought it from Let's Resin with the exchange rate. A bit more, actually. Unless you bought it Black Friday, of course. I don't think of Black Friday for buying things. I never think of Black Friday's coming up. They never let me know it's coming up. No, they never let me know it's coming up. So we know we can use this split in half. I forgot that yesterday. Totally forgot about that yesterday. Don't know where my brain was yesterday. Oh, now, we've just got to wait. Just got to wait. Now, we had a little bit of runoff, but I think it's going to be okay. I think we may be okay. Now, I like this one. It's got a Christmas star effect. Now, why is that irritating me there? Hang on. Got to have a scratch. This is real time. This is real time, real crafting. Nothing fancy. We don't do anything too fancy. But I do want to see if this... Yep, this is working. This is working. It's only that little couple of runnels. So I went a bit too close to the edge. I went a little bit too close to the edge, guys. As you do. As you do, you go a little bit too close to that edge. But now always wear your gloves. If you're handling this stuff and you haven't got gloves, wipe it immediately with your wet ones or some alcohol spray and then go wash your hands. Then go wash your hands. But there is very, very little odour. Very little odour. Just a little bit. I noticed it, but they say it's odourless, but it's the best one, second best one I've had from Temu. We should be done. Ooh, yes, I think we're done. Now I'll let that oh yeah, that's lovely. That is lovely. It's all hard. I don't think I need to go again because we've had 5 minutes. Now we just got to lift that up. We'll have a close look. Not bad, not bad. Maybe a little bit brown here. Could have brought it over a little bit further around there. Just there on the end there, but otherwise... Now we're getting this again. Now why are we getting that again? I had that yesterday. I don't know if it's a bloom. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I thought I saw a little, like a little, where it is, it's like a little triangle here. like a little where the stopped, and I'm not going again. I don't think I'll go again because it's pretty well perfect. It's pretty well perfect. That is pretty darn good. Now there is a bit of resin on there. I've got it on my fingers. I always wipe it off. Get a paper towel. Get a paper towel. And quickly just spray your hands. Now I'll do that in a minute because I've got to take off the tape. Now I've got to take off the tape. I think we're done with this piece. I think we're done. Oh yeah, oh, it's all right. It looks like he's got a line. Looks like he's got a little line there, but I don't think you'll see it. Now we just got to take off this tape. Hopefully that resin will go. Now let's get this tape off. Peel the tape off. Little bit there. That's runoff actually. It's a bit of runoff. And we may just have to cut that with the scissors. Hang on. Yeah, we'll have to cut that bit off with the scissors. There's a bit over here where it overflowed. I know it will cut off with the scissors. That's a bugger when it does that. Get a good pair. Get something anyway. You will have this. Not just because I'm an amateur. It happens. It does happen. It just overflows and not much you can do about it. Just pull it. It will come off. There we go. It will come off. A little bit of effort. A little bit. It just takes off. These are an old pair now. Must be a year old. There we go. I'll just clean up the back with the alcohol. Hopefully that will come off. Hopefully I'm not leaving too many fingerprints. There we go. Just break it off. It'll break off. Doesn't seem to stick to the other. There we go. Now we'll just clean up the back a little bit. Try not to leave any handprints. Don't spray your face. You didn't see that. You didn't see that, guys, did you? I sprayed myself. As well, I didn't have a shave this morning. Hey, that cleaned up nicely. That cleaned up very nicely. Now we can get cork backing in the round. So I might get some round cork backings in the new year. We can put a cork backing on that. From Team U, they have the cork backing. They have the square cork backing too in the 4 inches. Make sure you cut it the right way around, not spraying you in the face. There we go. That's nice and clean. And there we go, perfectly executed. Christmas star, that's what I'm calling him, a Christmas star. Now I'll let him dry out a bit more. Don't think I'll put any more resin on him. I'm feeling some stickiness here. Just feeling a bit of stickiness there. Even with the tape, it still went underneath, didn't it? Just break it off, like I did with a good pair of scissors, unless you got the, because this has got the crystals on it. There we go. Now, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I just thought of something and I thought, no. Now, there we go. I like the blobs. A lot of people don't like the blobs, but hey, at least I've got some interesting little effects in here. And I used my paste, and I used a couple of drops of the Cast and Craft. Now, I'm going to go again. I'm going to try not to get any resin on my hands. I got a little bit there by the looks of it. Let me just get that off. Let me just give that a little spray there. Somehow it must have been on my hand. There is still... Do we want to put another coat on? I'm thinking Rob might put another coat on, like yesterday. Hang on. Let me give it a clean. Give him another little look, see if I've got every little fingerprint off. No, I think we did pretty well. I think we did very well, actually. That's the second time I've tried to do this bloom technique, and each one's been different. There we go, guys. Happy hands, happy tangling, happy crafting. Try not to get fingerprints on it. I see a line, but you might not see a line there. That came up real good. I'll put him up on the frying pan and he can gel up there and cool off. Now, we're going to try and do, in another video, we're going to try and do that little crystal with the UV light. I don't know if it will work or not. I do not know. But we shall try and do a quick little video on just that crystal. Just going to slip that there for a minute out of my way. Give my hands a wipe. Now I think there's something up there that wasn't up there before. Wipe that off. This is an old mat, this one. I've got to get a new one. This works better than the silicone mat that they gave me. Much better than that. That seemed to buckle, so I don't know why. It buckled. There we go. Now put that on the bin. Now, project number 2 for the day. Bye. Please subscribe. Now we'll